Your bedroom is mainly a whole room dedicated for you to be unconscious in. Maybe your jokes are really funny to crickets, and their chirping is tiny little applause. Signing contracts with blood actually makes sense. A written signature can be forged or ambiguous, but the DNA test will always show whose signature it is. In the Harry Potter universe, instead of drugs they have potions, so they probably have potion addicts and potion dealers. Some wizards are likely in potion rehab, and unfortunately some die from potion overdose. It needs to soak is probably the biggest excuse for not doing the dishes. Hockey is a sport. Fighting is a sport. Hockey is the only sport that allows you to take a break and play another sport in the middle of a game. Most adults know to avoid job offers that require $$$ to start, but we let our kids agree to massive loans to train for a job no one's even offered. If fart hadn't already been a word, we would probably be using it instead of fan art. Actors are taught not to blink while on camera, to make their performance more intense, yet animated characters are made to blink to make them feel alive. Calling something Final Fantasy and then making 16 title releases is at least a little contradictory. Bamboo forests are actually fields, because bamboo is actually a type of grass. The first bowl of cereal leaves you wanting more, the second bowl makes you wish you stopped at one. Finding an eggshell in an Egg McMuffin is both annoying and reassuring. When the secret to immortality is discovered, we won't notice for a good 50 years before we realize the billionaires aren't just taking good care of themselves. Billions of hours of labor have probably been lost to Adobe apps crashing. Take a picture, it will last longer, was probably a much more snarky comment back when everyone didn't have a camera in their pockets. 4 AM is the hour where you're either up really late or really early. It would freak you out going to a funeral of someone if they had an identical twin that attended that you didn't know about. It takes a lot of courage to list a piece of exercise equipment for sale and include barely used in the description. Pinocchio is logically unlimited wood supply. A Nestle Crunch bar is beans and rice. The Guinness Book of World Records in the DC and Marvel universe must be so cool to look at. Every single person on Earth is walking around with what they deem to be an acceptable level of poo in their bumhole.